everybody to the Enkulu 1. This is our product at Infanta 4x4. We just want to do a quick walk around to show you how it works for those that are interested in. We start at the nose here. This is our travel blanket, which is the insulated travel blanket. If you just pull it down, it goes in a rope mold here to keep it nice and taut. In the nose here, we have a table that is fitted if one chooses to do, and you can put a spare gas bottle if you so wish. As we move around this side, this is our compartment where our fridge is on a slider. It's a 90-litre dual fridge, a National Lunar or Snowmaster, whatever is available at the moment. It's very convenient and really good as well. Up top here we have cutouts, foam where we can put glasses, coffee mugs to your liking, lights that are available all the way around here, and we've got nice pockets here on the doors. At the bottom here, which the ladies will love, is a nice big drawer system where you can put pots and pans, plates, whatever you would like to do. Over here we have the kitchen with its built-on gas, dual gas stove. You can remove these coil plates and put in solid plates here, which is good to do bacon and eggs and whatever you so choose. These come with the standard package on the KDAC gas burner. Inside here you can see you've got your pocket, you've got your plates, you've got your lights that are available inside here, dual lights. You've got the external light which you can hold your finger on and it will change color as well depending on the evening. As we walk around this side, we got the door, obviously your main entrance door, which I like to draw your attention to the fact that this is just a little plastic handle which is very finicky, it's not very strong. Therefore we install on the door the little T-bar which you lock, and there's necessity to lock it when one is traveling because the door, obviously suicide doors will face the other way. If it happens to come open, the wind will definitely break it. Okay, I just want to point out here, we have these two road houses that are normally situated in the kitchen area, and our road houses are a very nice and handy thing to have and convenient when one is preparing an evening meal or breakfast, and here you can put utensils or a cup of tea or something like that that you prefer over here. Thank you. Okay, so welcome to the inside of the Enkulu 1. Just to draw your attention to the standard set of switches that you'll see here on your left hand side, my right hand side. We have the geyser on the gas, which is gas or 220, and the water pump on, and this is obviously the roof is automatic. You can push the roof, it goes up and down on its own. Here's your water tank level. Next to it we have a dual cell phone charging ports, hella plug, and this is your Victron charging. Will tell you your state of your battery. As you climb in, here's a light where my hand is above to illuminate the entrance. As I sit inside here, you've got a whole lot of packing space pockets. We have straps here where you can put your chairs, you can fix them to the back of the caravan. There's packing space here. Here's your porta potty if you so choose it. Here's a really nice deep big drawer to fit all of the goodies in, and in here we've got our little pole which if something happens to a jack, you can remove the split pin at the top, and this pole just merely fits into place here to keep the roof up, which is very light, which you can push up with your hands. This side here we see a little tail here that you can lift up, a little strap. You can lift it up here, and underneath the bed you'll see all your electrics. This is your Victron charging system. It does your solar charging, DC to DC, main cutout switch. All the controls are very convenient here, easy to get to. Your water tank is over there. Your battery is lying, I don't know if you can see it, it's just also under the bed there. And this simply just lowers down here. And then you have your nice bed. On this side here you have packing space on the left hand side, and right in the nose there's a lovely packing space for a suitcase or some containers, whatever you like, and then you can have these various little lights put onto your own preference, and then obviously you've got your mirror here. Okay, just to point out to you, when you lower the roof, is to lift your sails up here, so when the roof is coming down, that the sail doesn't pinch between the jacks here on both sides. So remember, you must check out that the stuff is up and just help it down, that the sails lie there, that it doesn't pinch and destroy the sail. Up top here, there's a little hook for stuff. Here's a little line here if you want to hang some couple of goodies that are damp. They can dry out there nicely. And getting back to your switches here, if you want to do hot water and you want to go on gas, if you put it on the geyser on, gas on, water pump on, the little light there will flash, as you can see. And once it ignites, it will burn very clearly, and it'll take about 15 or 20 minutes and the water will reach temperature. If you're doing it on 220, you'll put it on 220 and the light will burn, and once it reaches temperature, it will go out after about 15 to 20 minutes. And which I didn't point out to you, the Victron system under the bed here, it's an app that you can download and you can regulate and you can check your whole charging system, battery strength, everything on your cell phone, which is very convenient. We are at the rear of the caravan, where the washing up area is, and I'd just like to demonstrate to you how the washing up area works. But before I get to that, apologies, I just want to show you the caravan's feet. They're very easy. It just pulls out in any position, and then you tighten the height adjusting bolt here, which is we supply the slinger, and then you lift it up and it clicks very nicely into position. Getting back to your washing up area, you just loosen the frame here which holds your basins in, which will come down like that, and then your basin and your drying rack fits very nicely into position. And over here is your hot and cold water mixer with a light that also shows here, and it's very nice and convenient to use. When we move this way to your spare wheel, this is very easily with a clipper that just opens out here. Obviously one has to just lift this and just out the way, it will open out here. You remove this cone with an Allen key, a number 5 Allen key, to get to the main bolt to undo your spare wheel. On this bracket is your 2 peanut lights, which will shine onto your number plate when attached. Okay, at the bottom of your washing basin, you'll see there's a tap there, and that is your drain tap for your 120 litre built-in water tank. So when you're riding to drain your tank, you'll open that there. On the top here, we have a clip which locks the roof when you're driving, because especially when you're driving a lot of bouncy or corrugated roads, the roof might move a bit on the jack, so we like to lock it there. But one must remember to unlock it when you stop, otherwise the jacks will damage the roof. Your 5 kilogram gas canister on the rear of the caravan with its own regulator, and obviously you must open the gas when you use it. This is delivered from our factory empty, that must be filled on receiving it. Okay, we move to the side of the caravan. Here we have our shower, and you can see it's closed when one is driving. It goes up on gas shocks, and then the shower curtains here, your lights here if you need be. This is your filler cap for your 120 litre water tank. Your shower rose, your shower head with your mixer is a good idea when you're camping, not to waste water. You can open up your water tank, you can hold it in here and regulate the temperature with your mixer. Once the required temperature is, you can just switch it off, and you can put it up in a bracket. This is aluminium, which you can bend to the level that is adjustable to yourself. One must always remember to put it back in its position when you close the door. Your shower curtain is a very easy operation. You just pull the strap, it will fall off the ceiling, out of the ceiling. We have 2 zips here, one at the top, one at the bottom as well. Obviously we attach this with this Velcro on the inside, very easy operation. Both sides is attached on the inside. And then you've got your bottom zip, your top zip, which you can zip up here, so you can maybe just leave your head out, and you have fixing points at the bottom to nail it or fix it to the ground if you so wish. I'm just going to fold this up quickly, and I'm going to show you something else. You fold it up and just give it a couple of turns. Put it into position with a Velcro strap which holds it, and there you go. Let me just show you this other little goodie we attach. Is a submersible pump which should give you, if you want to pump water out of a container or a jerry can into your caravan. Obviously goes in there. We supply a header plug here which you plug in for power to pump the water out. Very convenient and very easy.
Just remember this mixer here. You can switch it on and off, and you can turn it for hot and cold water. And if you press this one, it will spray.
Yeah.
And if you want to shower, you just close the tap there, you push it down, you push it forward, and then when you open it here, it will spray. That's that.
And then also while everything is up here, this is your convenient little door to remove your porta potty if you so wish to have one, to clean it. Got little pockets in the door here to put your disinfectants and goodies that you want there. You then move over to a little compartment here, which is an additional storage compartment. We like to push these clips in here, so when you lift it up, it doesn't damage the caravan sides. There's a nice backup space here. Over this side is where your it's a 12.5 litre geyser, which works on 220 power and gas, automatic igniting on gas. We also put an extra Anderson plug here. If you would like to attach an additional solar panel.
Main fuses, main plugs.
Main fuses, main plugs, everything is inside here. Over here is a nice storage compartment where you put the tent pegs. You can put all your spare tools. We supply a little tool bag, and in the tool bag has a little couple of spanners in that and bearings.
That's the high pressure geyser, 12 volt geyser, that's gas and electric.
Yeah.
And always remember it takes up to 15 minutes to heat up. So when you put the geyser on, 15-20 minutes, then the water will be hot. This little caravan's Tara is 600 kgs, the levering weight 900 kgs. It's got a 2.5 ton axle, 2 ton leaf springs with shocks. And you can explain the mags.
It's center dish mags. The reason we go center dish is because of the guarantee on the axle. A lot of buckies have off center dishes. We don't recommend it because the longevity of the bearings, they won't guarantee the bearings, so it's nice and center. The tires is a 265 75 16 tire, and that combination works very, very well on this caravan. Okay, we arrive at the front of the caravan, the nose of the caravan. Draw your attention to the roof of the caravan. On this particular one, we have a single 120 watt solar panel, semi-flexible. You can put up to 3 on it. 2 is pretty much the standard, which a lot of people use. Very good system, works very well. Yeah, you can see we have 2 sand tracks. You never know when you're going to need them, and also give the caravan a little bit of attitude, or houding in Afrikaans. It really looks great. The front of the trailer here, we have the double wheel jockey wheel. You remove it once you've hooked it on. You remove it from the holder, and you'll take the whole wheel off and you'll put it over here. This is an auto reverse system here, so once you disconnect it from the car or you're stuck in sand, it will go backwards automatically. It will release the brakes. We have this little red wire that's not, which it's like a safety automatic brake. If the trailer happens to break loose, we fix this to the tow bar or goes around your tow bar, and if something happens here, this will activate the brakes, and the trailer will stop in the road and not career off on either side of the road. I'm going to show you how to open and close the awning on the Enkulu one. So as you can see, it's got 2 zips. I just open the zips up here, and you see it's held by 2 Velcro straps just to keep it in position. I'll loosen them very easily. I'll loosen them with the pole pull out. This is the little pole I'll show you on the awning, which we're going to use this time. I'll pull out the rear first. It goes on the yacht sheet, and I'll put it nice and tight here. It's a normal yacht sheet that pulls it nice and tight there. I'll pull up the front one, which goes around this side of the caravan. Okay. Telescopic legs that fit into position. There's legs everywhere, fit into position. We have the center pole that we put here just to give it a bit of rigidity when we install. A bit of rigidity when we install. which is very nice. So obviously if it rains, you're going to get a bit of water maybe gathering up here. All you do is you take the pole off, put it down, and we've got little straps here which you can pull and make little furrows so the water can run around. And very important, this awning must be anchored to the ground. Must be anchored to the ground. There's ropes everywhere. If the ground is very sandy and you can't, then you'll attach it to the caravan in all places. And if the wind is very strong, the good idea is to close it and put it down and put it away. Okay, on the bag you'll notice we have a Velcro strip here. That's very good just to, when you're working on your kitchen, it's got places there for a reason that will catch and hold the bag out of the way. And also to draw your attention to the corner here, please Velcro it and make sure this bag is out of the way, nicely tucked away, so when you open and close your door, it doesn't get jammed in here and damage the teeth of the bag. Okay? So now to put this all back together is very easy. All you do is, obviously you put your legs back into position, that they're out of the way. You loosen the bag over here, so it's already received the awning. These straps here are Velcro and very important. So what we'll do is we'll loosen at the back here. What we just pull through easy, very easy. We'll just loosen this. And you'll see that will come through here. And then very important, we'll go to the front because that's going to be the first one we're going to put in. We'll loosen it at the front here. And as I'm doing this, I'm making sure that the bag is open like this, very nicely. Just very nicely. And I'm looking for the Velcros, which sometimes we have a little step ready. I'm looking for my Velcro strap here. There's one. The other one is here. Very good. Bag's nicely out. Then I'm going to bring the one from the back of the caravan. Look. These arms this side, making sure this is nicely in. I'm bringing this around here. I'm throwing my Velcro straps over. Throwing my Velcro straps over. So that's nice and neat there, nice and tidy. Now I'm going to roll it up with my, don't forget your pole. Putting this over here. I'm going to roll it up very nicely here. Rolling it nicely up. My Velcro straps is just to hold it until I get the bag right. Put it nice and tight. Put those in. This side as well. Hold it into position. Nicely into position. Make sure all your ropes and tokens are in there. Then we start zipping up the bag. Look at that. Easy as that. Then you get this side here as well. Get your other zip. Just help it in here. And you've got your little flap here for water over the zip. That's all nicely and tidy. Quick and easy.